Put those cards up there. Thank you, Mr. Carley. Excellent. Ready? Salute. Okay, right leg back, fighting stance. Let's see a snap kick to start. Ready? Kick. Good. Get that knee up nice and high. Ready? Kick. Good. So the more you push, the more that pops the knee up and bends that knee, right? If you're swinging, your kick kind of comes. If you're not pushing, it swings. But if you push, it'll tuck that knee nice and tight, so you'll get a nice snap out of it. Again, ready? Kick. There you go. Good. Also watch the return, so it comes back and then drives back, right? You don't want to swing it back. So pop it up nice and tight, kick, return, drive back. Okay? Again, ready? Kick. Good. So if your head is moving forward, your body's moving forward before that's left the ground, that's definitely going to be a swing, right? Try and keep your head, your upper body, keep that from moving. Try and get no motion in the upper body. Don't overturn, okay? So don't front yourself like you're going to kick. Turn yourself sideways so you don't have any targets there. So turn a little bit more. There you go. Ready? Kick. Push from the ground. Explode from the ground. Ready? Kick. Good. So your hips don't turn before the kick. The kick happens, and then that turns the hips. Okay? Again. Ready? Kick. Good. Faster. When I say kick, you guys should happen a lot faster. Ready? Kick. Faster. Push from the ground. Explode from the ground. Ready? Kick. Good. Left leg back. Fighting stance. Keep your eyes up. You're in a fight situation. You're always aware of your surroundings when you're in your stance, right? Okay, so don't think like, oh, we're in the studio and look down, check our feet and all that. You keep your eyes up. Block your face when you go back, okay? Again, ready? Kick. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Stay aware. Ready? Kick. Good. Watch this one, too. On this one, make that same push off the ground. Nice return, drive back into your stance, okay? So your foot should pass near your knee of your supporting foot as it comes back, not below it. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Again, ready? Kick. Not bad. Roll those toes back. And again, push off the ground, but then they got to roll back as you hit. Ready? Kick. Good. So if you think about your toes rolling back, that also helps your hips rock into it for power, right? The hip rock gives you more snap, gives you more power. So those two work together. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Okay. So right leg back again. On Tuesday, we worked a little bit of, we did this little drill where we went snap kick, and then we set down and heel palm, right? Everybody remember that? Okay, good. So just to review real quick, we're going to go snap kick to neutral. Go ahead and do it with me. This comes across here as the guy bends over, and we heel palm to a horse. Now, the guy's head is not going to be very far away. And remember, this weapon is going from here, is going straight, right? It's not circling. It's going straight. Now it circles to return, okay? But the delivery is straight off of that center, okay? Got it? Again. Ready? And 1, kick. And 2, heel palm. Good. So don't see, I'm seeing a big circle there. Okay, so from this position here, you know what? It probably looks like it's circling because your body is turning when you're doing it. Okay? So if you really look, when I do this here, this is coming straight out of my center line, but look, my center line is, my body is turning. But see the relationship, so the weapon to my body is straight, right? It's not this. Got it? But it may create a little bit of an illusion that it's hooking. It's not. That's hooking. Okay, straight. Everybody just getting a square horse here. Bring this up here and just extend it straight off your body. All right. So just extend it straight and put it in your center. Where's your center? Yeah, there. So don't turn this out. Okay, drive it out through your center. Okay, good. Okay, now do your snap kick here, right leg back. Snap kick. Start it out through your center. Okay, and just turn. Actually, you can kind of, let's do that, but let's break that down a little bit. Bring it straight across your center line this way. Okay. Now, as you started there, step, and keep it going in a straight line. I'll give a better broken down version of it. And turn it sideways here. So again, from here, bring it across your center line and step and go in that straight line. There you go. Then when it's done, let it come back in a circle. Okay, good. All right, so again, snap kick, start it across the center line, and set down and continue to deliver it in that straight line. Got it? Okay. All right, so again, ready? Do it kind of slow this time. Ready? 1. And 2. There we go. That was better. It was straight. Good. Now it will circle after it finishes the strike. Okay? That will continue our energy, but we want that initial hit to be linear. Okay? Again, right leg back. Good. Ready? 1. And 2. Good. Good. All right. And again. Ready? And 1. And 2. Good. Now, remember, we talked about where we set our foot. Okay? If you do this, would it be wrong to set back in a hard bow? Would it be incorrect? No. Would it be somewhat limiting? Yes. Okay, it would be limiting because I don't have a lot of places I can go from this motion. It doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it maybe not the best choice. Okay? So, but if I go to a horse, now I could step with this foot, the left foot, right? I could come off step with the right foot. I could step in. I could do lots of different things. You're not limited in that horse stance. Okay? You can go through cross step. You can do lots of things without that limitation that you have the hard bow. So we use that horse and step in nice and close. Got it? All right. So the motion you want. So a lot of you are used to know this motion maybe of stepping back to a hard bow. You've got that motion, so you're wanting to put that one in there, okay? Because you've got it elsewhere. But it's not the motion we want. We want a different. That's fine because your body will find motions that it already knows and tries to put them in where it wants. But we want a new motion this time. This motion is driving your foot down into this horse. Everybody just get to this position. Forget your hands and try and coil your hips down into a horse. Right, so you're using your supporting leg, that back leg, to drive yourself around. Just think about the legs doing it, okay? No hand weapons, yeah, just the legs. Again, bring it up, 1 and 2. There you go, good. So the supporting leg, you guys feel the left leg doing that drive, yes? Okay, again, bring this leg up, and hands just drive to that stance, go. Good. Good. Now, don't let the back foot spin out when you do it. If you turn and this foot spins, where's the energy? Yeah, it's going all over the place. It's not focused, okay? So when you set down, this back foot is going to grip the ground and push you into that stance, and it's not going to spin. Got to grab and coil, okay? Again, no hands, just the hip turn. Bring the right foot up. Good. Grab the ground with that left foot and drive. Good. Better. Good. Now, even though we're driving the foot to the ground, we're not driving it to the ground and stopping ourselves. Okay? I'm driving it to the ground, but notice that front foot is soft. Right? So I'm pushing my hips down, but I'm letting that front foot absorb the weight into that stance. Does that make sense? Okay, try that and think about that. That right leg up and drive into the stance. Ready? Go. Better. So it's softer in the stance, which allows you to coil more, which brings that hip around faster and harder. You guys feel that? Yeah? Okay. Right leg back. Yeah, just bring the right leg up to the knee one more time. Good. And drive to your stance. Go. Good. Okay, now let's put the hand weapon back in. Okay? So, right leg back, do your snap kick. Ready? 1 and 2. Good. So, sink down in the stance here. Sink down into that stance. Bend those knees. Do not bend your back. The weapon that we're doing this, we snap kick this in the guy and he bends over. How far is he? Do I have to reach for anything? No. Not at all, right? It's going to be right there. when I've gone there, I'm like that far through his head. Is there any reason at all to reach? Zero, right? Reaching, it just puts you off balance. Okay? So your focus is right here, right there, right? Right as it hits right there. Then, pow, the rest is just follow through. Got it? Okay. Again. Ready? Right leg back. Ready? 1. 1. And 2. Good. That's looking better. And again. Ready? Count loudly. Push that air out. Ready? 1. And 2. Good. On 1, as you return that kick, you can bring this up and present the weapon. So you're here, you kick, and you can go ahead and bring it up and present it as the kick returns. Okay? Again, right leg back. Ready? And 1. 2. Good, good. Fire that weapon. Fire your hips around. Let the coil of your hips put energy in that thing. Okay? Remember, it delivers straight and then circles. Okay? All right, again. Ready? And 1. And 2. Good. All right, very good. Now, let's put the principle that we learned in the technique, which was upward defense, into this, okay? So we've got 1, 2. Now, let's just go ahead and, for now, make it a chop. There, okay? So on 2, I drive down here, and I've got the coil of the hips like we just worked on driving down, and then I'm going to continue that energy by springing off the ground with the left foot. Okay, so I coil down and push. Little tricky footwork. Okay? Okay? Coil down, push off, chop. Got it? All right, so again, understand the energy flow there? Okay? All right. Don't sacrifice the energy flow for that step. It happens at the end. Ready? 1. And 2. Good. And 3. Good. So what's 3 is your toes. Think about from here, you've driven down to this, the toes, push. Everybody, can you see the toes on the ground? Okay? Spring with the toes. Everybody get a chance to do that. Good. So left foot, spring. There you go. Now let's try it with the right foot. Spring. The weird walk. Now you like weird walks, right, Rayanna? See if you can do this weird walk. There you go. No, not lift. Not lift. Look, as you do this, keep your feet close to the ground. Watch my feet. How far do they lead the ground? Not very far. Yeah, that was better. Yeah, that's better. It's funny looking, but little drill. Everybody try it and try and keep your feet close to the ground as you do it. Try and keep in your horse stance as you do it. Okay, try it a few times. Don't look at your feet. Feet aren't pretty. And there you go. Good. Good. Don't lift your feet. Push your feet. Spring your feet. You guys got that? All right, so back to our little technique here. So, snap kick. Good. Drive down. Bring the foot and chop. There you go. Don't lift. So, if we see the head level going up and down, that's not correct, is it? If we see the head drop and then maintain that level, then that's correct. Got it? Because your energy is now flowing on that horizontal plane. Got it? All right, let's try it again. Right leg back. Keep it broken down one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good, good. All right, so when you do 2, where should your other hand be? Cover hand, right. So snap kick. Here, this becomes a cover hand. Now when you push off, it's easy to put it into some sort of weapon. Okay? All right. So now let's put it together. Ready? We'll do 1 by the numbers, and then 2, go ahead and go heel palm chop. Okay? Ready? 1, 2. Good. Now here's what happens if your cover hand is in the right place. You'll find, look, when this weapon gets to the end of its energy, it's kind of like it's like if you had a ball of energy, you throw it off there, right? Can you see it's tight, but then relaxes, right? But then what you want to feel is when it relaxes, it starts that circle and it starts to lead the way around. Okay, so this energy hits, becomes a cover hand. Got it? Okay, which allows the other hand to come position for the chop. Okay, makes sense? So it's 1, 2. Just try the hands that way. Just get your horse stance here. Okay, and just hit straight out, let it come around. Okay, yeah, so just the right hand for now. Just the right hand. Go ahead and drive it out and then over your left shoulder. Drive it out over your left shoulder. Okay, yeah. Hit over your left shoulder. Right, feel that? Good. Now, when it goes over your left shoulder, let the left hand fire. So 1, 2. Out of control a little bit, huh? That's okay. What's that? Okay, so, yeah, drive it out here. Face this way, you guys. Okay, drive it out here, throw it over your shoulder. There you go. Make sure you're not, if we make a circle here, we're shortcutting our energy, huh? Okay, but if we go in a straight line and then let it circle over our shoulder, then we're good. Okay? Right, feel that? Now, just from there, fire that chop. Just let it go. Yeah, Mr. Pena, that was good. You feel that? Brought you right around, huh? Good. Good, Mr. Joseph. Good, Mr. Carly. Excellent. That's what I'm liking. Okay, again, just right. Now, if your hands weren't high enough, then it kind of brings them up and it breaks your timing, right? But if this is the cover hand here, now it just has to get slightly out of the way to allow for that chop. Got it? So get that square horse. Just do it from your square horse and feel it. Hit and fire the chop. Okay? Go ahead, yeah, go and do it on your own and try and feel for it. The one thing that will stop it is your eyes. Okay? If you guys go hit, look, everything stopped. Okay? So, I don't look. Okay? You don't look. You can assume that there's no one good behind you. Okay? Nobody good is sneaking up behind you to save you. It's a bad guy. You don't have to look to see who they are. You don't have to take their name down first. Right? All you do, fire that weapon, and now you're safe. Right? Because nobody could hit you in that split second there. And then you're turned around safely. Got it? Do not look. Just fire. Okay? Go ahead. Do it again. Get your square horse there. Do it on your own. Go. Good, Mr. Carly. Good. You can look afterwards. That's fine. Okay? You want to see all the blood and stuff. Your eyes are stopping you. You got a little pause. Fire your chop sooner. Do it again. That's better. Oh, it's dropping too far. Your left hand is dropping a little bit and putting the pause in, and you saw that already, huh? Is he? Yeah, actually it is. It's rampant, isn't it? Okay. I don't know why you guys are... Huh? Right. Okay. There's a mistake going across here. It's a lot of you guys, you do have to, when you're here, your cover hand should be about this high, right? Well, your weapon it's kind of in the way of the weapon. So you do kind of have to drop it just a tiny little bit to get this one over it. Okay? It's just a tiny bit. Most of you guys are dropping it about this much. And now it has to come back up, and that put a pause in your energy and puts the weapon behind. Okay? So you want to try and get that hand, when it drops, just barely to let the other hand go over it. It's all, you know where your hands are, so you can get it down low enough to barely, yeah, see it came around faster. Much better. Huh? Yeah, it's a cover hand. When you're doing this weapon, it's a cover hand, which puts it slightly in the way. Okay? But that's okay. You can just move it a little bit out of the way, right? Yeah. Not a lot out of the way. Okay? Right, there you go. Good. See, it brings you around faster. Now make sure that your right hand does come around as the cover hand first. Okay? Little off on timing there, huh, Ryan? Feel it? It's just a little tiny bit, but it'll make it a lot faster when you. Okay. Yeah, you dropped it too far. Yep. Now you didn't use the cover hand though. So your right hand has got to hit, but it's got to sneak it. Okay, it's like an inward-outward. Okay, see the square horse and face front. Okay, inward-outward goes 1 right here, 2, 3. All right, so when you do your cover out, inward-outward, what happens when you do the other way? It dropped underneath, right? Boom, inward-outward, inward-outward. It's in your purple belt. So you haven't been exposed to that skill set. That's why you're doing that. So if you did inward, outward, say stepping here, okay, now inward, outward, it has to drop slightly under to here, right? Is this somewhat familiar to everybody? Not totally familiar, but somewhat. Yes? No? Yes? Yes? Okay. All right, so yeah, it's putting that inward, outward on a different angle. Here is where that skill set. So let's do that. Let's go inward, outward over here to the left, step in left, right? Now if I got to do inward, outward to the right, I have to drop my right hand slightly under, but only slightly to get my cover hand here. Now it's got to stay up as high, get back up high again to block my face, right? Same thing goes over left. I sneak this slightly underneath to get it back, and it's got to come back up high. Wrist to that elbow, right? Here, okay, here. Got that? Need me to break that down for you more? Let me see it. Doing inward, outward, stepping left and right. Ready? Go. Yeah, drop it. Same thing. Dropping it too low there. Okay? All right, so let's break it down. So I don't really want to do it from a square horse. I want to do it from neutral so you guys get the flow with it. So hands come up, inward. Left hand now comes up to wrist eye level, outward, right? So how high is your right hand now? Cover hand height, which is like knuckles right at your chin or tip of your fingers at your mouth, like that, right? Now, if I leave it there, it's in my way. So how far do I drop it? Sneak it underneath. Right. Cover hand. Now, as I'm doing my cover hand, what's the left hand doing? Coming back up high to block my face. So what hand level are my hands at? Wrist and eye level here, and cover hand level here, right? Now, if I had to go that way, same thing. I just barely sneak it underneath. So do cover hand, bring it up high, go here. Here, underneath, up high, to go there. Better? Shifu. Got it? Okay. All right, so now let's go back to what you were doing there. Where were we? Oh, we were here. Okay. Step down. No, we didn't get that far. Go back to your square horse. Okay. Heel palm this way. Cover hand, bring this one up high enough, and now do your shot. Got it? Feel better? Good. Now get back to your square horse. Fire this one straight out. Good. Now let it come around and chop. Good. Do you have to look before you chop? No. Okay. Do that on your own. And try to feel that energy. Ready? Good. Just fire it. Just fire it. Better, Janae. Good. Good. There you go. Good. Better. Good. Don't watch your hands. Okay, now, let's go back to our technique we were working on. So right leg back, butting stance. Okay. Now, snap kick. Good. Heel palm. And chop. There you go. Good. There you go. Good. Okay, got it? All right, by the numbers. Right leg back. Snap kick. Good. Heel palm. Drive yourself down and chop. There you go. Good. One more time. Ready? So right leg back. Snap kick. Heel palm. Good. Chop. Good. There you go. Good. Okay. Now here's what I want you to do is I want you to get with a partner. And I want you to set down in this heel palm and drive with that horse stance and then stay in here. Okay? Start your drive and then push off. Okay? So if it's get it going first, drive it first until you're almost through, and then let it in, push off there. Just feel that a little bit, okay? All right, grab a partner and try that. Quickly. Yeah, just do it in a horse this way. Okay? Then turn sideways from there. There you go. Yeah, that's it. But don't step too early, right? Start your drive and then step. There you go. Do it a few times and switch. No, I just wanted to feel this is all for right now. We're going to put the kick back in a sec. Yeah, there you go. Good. Feel that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and switch back and forth. We're going to move on, you guys. Have you switched? There you go, good. There you go, good. Better, not bad, not bad. Okay, yeah, so you can drive it in and then step up, right? Good. Okay, you guys, got that? All right, slowly partner line back up. All right, so now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to go back to our technique here. Right leg back. Okay. You're going to go snap kick, and you're going to set down driving that heel palm in. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our knees together with the left foot, and we're going to rear kick. So we got two opponents here, right? We do the snap kick here, we set down, and now we're going to kick here. So the chop that we're doing, I just did that to get your hands moving, okay? But now we're going to put that same energy in the kick, but I want the energy that was in this chop that we were throwing is just going to be the energy in your cover hand, which is going to fire into the kick. Got it? Okay, so again, right leg back, snap kick, good. Heel palm, good. Now here, bring those knees together. The heel palm comes around to your cover hand, and now your rear kick. Good. Okay. So we're going to try and feel the same energy flow we felt in that chop, but now it becomes a rear kick. Got it? Okay, again. Ready? And 1, 2, good, and 3. Good. Now remember, when you do your, from here, you don't want to bring this knee up here. You want to be in this position here to where, see how this knee is already kind of behind that one? It stays behind it. Okay, so here, and then that's going to allow your energy to flow to go into the kick. If you bring the knee forward, you've stopped your energy flow of the circle. Make sense? But if you do this and keep the other knee behind, then it's going to have consistent energy flow. Got it? Okay. So, right leg back. Good. Snap kick. Good. Heel palm. Rear kick. Okay, I'll give you a little secret here. The rear kick is going to fire before we get all the way to that horse. So if you set down to the horse, now you're kind of dead in the water again. Okay? So I'm just going to up the timing a little bit for you, okay? So we're just kind of smoothing the corners off, putting these weapons together. So if you look, I'll still break it down for you. But if we go here, now if we set down, see this has not turned. Because the turn of that is going to be the presentation of the rear kick. Make sense? Okay. Yes, everybody? No? Yes? Okay, again, right leg back. Snap kick. Drive into your heel palm. So, yeah, so this back foot has got tension on it. Finish that heel palm, your knees come together and rear kick. There you go. Good. What are the cover hands? What do your other hands do? They remember that energy we did when we did our around the stop, right? The purpose of that energy was to get you to feel those hands doing that. Now the hands just become the rear kick hands. And the hands coming around into that rear kick position fires your kick. It helps fire your kick. Got it? Okay, so it's just the same energy flow, but we change the weapons up. Okay, again, right leg back. Good. Ready? And 1. Good. Present that. 2, drive down. Feel that tension in those legs, not all the way to the horse. And 3. There you go. Good. Do you need your look to rear kick? Good. Now here's a tip. So if I got Mr. Carley here, and I got Mr. Ray, and they're somewhere over in here, right? So I kick him when I set my foot down to hit him. Do you notice anything in particular about the angle of my right foot? You do? Okay, good. What I did is I set my aim for the kick. Got it? I set up him when I'm coming down. See, I set it differently that time, huh? Because I was in a different position to him. So no matter where he's at, maybe he's even all the way over here, right? I may come farther and still set him up with the kick. Make sense? So wherever your opponent is, the second guy number 2, you're setting your angle when you're doing the heel palm. Same time. You're driving your foot to whatever angle this next guy is in. That's why you don't have to look. Got it? Because you already set that angle up and you just kick. Got it? Okay. Get in 3s. Try that. That's right. Shifu, you want to hold a... And Janae, Mr. Carley, come over here. Shifu will hold a bag for you. Go ahead. Let's go. So you're first. Right where they are is fine. Sure. Yep. Snap kick. She bends over. Boom. Set down as you heel palm. Good. Now is that foot angled towards her? No, no, no. That foot. Turn it. Yeah, there. Now when you bring your knees together and fire, you're already aimed. Got it? You don't have to look.
Land that foot pointed at me.
Now, if you set that foot way back out there, see how you've just limited your next motion. Well, that's a little too much. Right there, right in front, right there. Back more. Right there. Okay. And now you should be square, because if you're leaning over, you can't spin well. Okay. Bring the other kick. Yeah. And don't turn on the kick. When you set down, your hips. You guys, listen up here. when you guys set down, you want to sink on your supporting leg a little bit, okay? So if I'm here, I kick. If I set down, I sink on this. Now, see, that's loaded up, right? And that load allows me to get stable because I can grab into the ground with that load, right? And it also allows me to put thrust into my rear kick. Got it? So you got to pay attention to how your legs are engaged in the ground here to get this, do this, right? Got it? Okay, so go ahead. Good. Now drive down. There you go. Back straight. Knees coming together. That was better. It's a little complicated because you're doing, don't spin on it. Okay, you square, rear. Rear kicks always go straight, all right? Even though they may look, yeah. Even if he's way over here, even if I'm stepping to here, see the rear kick still went straight, right? It may give you the illusion that it's spinning, but it's spun and then kicked, right? Don't let your hips turn when the kick is firing. Okay, got it? Don't look. Okay, bring him in a little closer. Right, that's it. Now, that was pretty good, except when you brought your knee of the other foot up, you brought your knee ahead of the left knee, the right knee. That stops your energy flow. It's got to stay behind it to let that energy flow come off of it, okay? Don't lean over now. Yeah, and kick with your left leg. Right? Stepped a little too far this way. You want to position yourself in your perfect position for your kick. You got this guy. You just, boom, you position yourself for the kick. Okay? Engaged. See how her legs engaged in the ground there? That's what you want, because that energy is going to come through those legs. Drive that foot down. Grab with the foot. There you go. You don't have to look.
You don't have to look, because it lines it up. When you drive this down, that's beauty.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You lined it up peripherally when you were here, right? Use your peripheral here. And you were already set. Mr. Ray, you guys go down to that end. Typical those who want you on the camera. Get that knee up there on that kick, okay? Now, he's not over there, huh? So that has to be lined up as you set down. Yeah, as you're hitting here, think about the relationship between this and that, right? So I'm hitting there, but I'm using that energy to point my foot. It's sophisticated, okay? But that's okay. It's cool, right? Oh, wow. There you go. Right. So you guys remember how I've explained the concept of magic hands before, right? Magic hands means what? You know where the next target's going to be, right? So when we kick this guy here, come here, Mr. Jerosis. I'm not going to hurt you. Stay there, okay? When we kick him in the groin, you got a cup on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then don't be running away, okay? I will not hurt you. Got it? Okay? If I kick him in the groin, if I kick him in the groin, where's his head go? Right there. All right? So I can predict that without, and you can predict because of his height. You get used to knowing how far a person will bend, right? So if I kick him in the groin without looking at him, I know his head will be there. Right? I do not have to look at it to know that. Okay? Is he much of a threat at that point? No. You've kicked him in the groin and you're smashing his head in. What are you really paying attention to? That guy there. Peripherally, I'm looking at him so that when I come around, he was already lined up. Okay? First guy is not a threat. You shouldn't be putting your eyes on him. Mm-hmm. Easy on the kick, Mr. Pena. Easy on his groin. He's tough, but that's... There you go. Good. Good. Have you guys all switched around? Have you guys all switched around over there? Okay, do it one more time. Good, 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 good. Got it? Got it? Okay, you guys, line back up. All right, so when you've hit that first guy, he's not really much of a threat. You're not looking at him, right? You're lining up for the next guy, right? Okay, change it slightly again. Okay, same thing. Got our two guys here. Now, he's mouthing off. One. Take them both. Got it? Okay. Now, are either of them a threat at that point? No. So we would be then looking at whoever might be over here, like Rihanna. Okay. So my eyes, I'm here. Can you see that coming up? Hard to see because it's really outside of. It's not. You're not seeing. So this just presents up. You don't see much there. That hits there. What did I do with my foot? Yeah, I set up my kick, right? So did I need to look at him? No, because Rihanna's the threat, right? So hit these guys, and you're on this one. Got it? Excellent, thank you. You okay? Did I ding you? The problem is when you're thinking about the third guy, you forget about these guys, and you forget to control sometimes. Sorry, Mr. Ray. Okay, so up, step, position that foot. Okay, now how far in did I step? This isn't going to be very much. This is for like they're really close. This guy's right here in your face. You pow, just pop him there and turn, right? Okay, it's called, the principle is called exploding the circle. Okay, that's a principle of multiple fighting opponents attack when you hit guys basically two at once or so. Okay. Because we're stuck in the middle of that circle, they're all tight on us. It's going to be hard to get to the outside, which is a different principle of multiple, and it's called cutting the circle. But right now, we're going to hit these two basically at once, so we can go after the third. Got it? Okay. So, and these are all principles from the technique you just learned. Remember, 1, 2, 3. Got it? So all I did is take those basics and put them together differently. All right. So. Comes up, present, no body motion, right? Turn your foot so it's angled at the next guy, right? Rear kick. Good. Now the third guy's there. We're going to do whatever to him. Okay, we could come back with another snap kick, or if they're close, whatever, right? Depends where they're, how far. Okay, so again, ready? 1, good. 2, 3, good. And then I'm going to let you guys choose what's next. Get in 4s. 4 and 4. There you go. So bad guy number 3 Come in with whatever you want. Now, this is somebody's really close here, right? So you're over there. You better hold a bag so you don't get kicked in the groin. But you're going to be close. You're close in here, right? And you're over here somewhere. Anna. Yeah. You should probably have a bag. Yeah. Don't look. Did you need to look at her? No, because peripherally you can see right there, and you've already fired your kick. You feel the contact. You now she's the bad guy. She's with the threat. Okay. You don't want him to react on you. Right. There you go. Good. Miss B's the. Good. So where's your intent? Yeah, that's the one, right? The others you just blast through. There you go. Don't lean over because she might hit you. Mean like that.
Well, I mean, I'm starting to move so.
Here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you kept your hands at that time.
Yeah, you don't want to drop them after you.
After you do this, the hands go out.
Because it could be a block or whatever, right? Yeah. What if? Think about this. If you went here and that hands are here ready to block, what if she's throwing a punch? You don't know, right? They got to be ready for it. Right. Yes. Yes.
Now when I bring my knees together, I can't miss. You don't have to look because you position, proper presentation. You don't have to.
Yeah, and the time between when you set your foot down in contact is just milliseconds. There's no way the guy's moving in that amount of time. You won't see it. You don't see it. Okay? Neither guy in 1 or 2 will see the weapons hit him.
Guy number 3 will not see that kick.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 1. Think about as this drops, see it's 1. See the energy? Mm-hmm. That's a Ferrero special. You can probably remember it. Eyes up. Yeah, look at this one, Nicole. Yeah.
You put her down. Right.
There you go. It's getting better.
Yeah, good.
Huh?
They're going to stick their hand in your face. Put your hand up. Keep them sticking their hand in your face.
Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Okay, you guys got it? Did we get a chance to do it? Okay. Yep. Good. Do you need to look? No. See where your eyes need to be? Here, huh? Those, you took care of those two.
Yeah, the first two are sweet.
Yeah.
Look over there.
Uh-huh. It's the third one you got to worry about. There you go. You guys switched around? Okay. Have you done? Everybody done it? This is somebody's really right in your face. They're right in there. Yeah. You wouldn't go after them with this. Because this is something where they're there. See, if they're farther away, they're going to see that coming at them. You don't want to do that. But if they're right here, they don't see it. Okay? So they're just up in your face and you pow. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Left foot kicks. There you go. Keep your eyes up. Okay. Yeah, and don't let them know you're doing it. You're kind of looking with your eyes and targeting. Just smash it. Okay, you don't need to. Right, there you go. You all right, Mr. Ray? Huh? Yeah. All right, guys, got it? Salute your partner and line up. All right, so from neutral, step in, heel palm kick. There you go, good. Do you have to look at the guy you kicked? No, not you. Peripherally over right when you start, but not when you kick. Okay. All right, go ahead. Do it again. Ready? Go. That's it. Good. Good. Okay. You guys see where the same principles you guys learned with the heel palm in your other technique? Yes? Excellent. Okay. Feet together. Close it up. All right. Shifu. Go, Shifu. There you go. Excellent, guys.